When your female cat sleeps next to you, do you actually know what she is trying to tell you? Yes, it is cozy. Yes, it feels like love. But behind that quiet moment, there is something most owners completely miss. It is one of the most personal things a female cat can do. And if you do not understand what she is really saying, you could be ignoring a bond she has been trying to build with you this whole time. Let us start with the one that surprises everyone. Number 1. She actually thinks she's mothering you. Have you ever wondered why your female cat insists on sleeping right up against you, sometimes even pressing her body into yours like she is shielding you from something? Most people think she's being needy. She's not. She actually thinks she is taking care of you. Female cats carry strong maternal instincts even after being spayed. In feral colonies, females form tight matriarchal groups where they only sleep beside cats they consider family. They groom them, guard them, and keep them warm through the night. Your female cat is doing the exact same thing with you. In her mind, you're not her owner. You are one of hers. A study published in the journal Behavioral Processes found that cats form attachment bonds with their owners, similar to the bonds between a mother and her child. And here's the thing. This behavior is far more common in females than males. Male cats bond too, but they do not carry that same caregiving wiring. When your girl curls into you at night, she is not looking for protection, she's offering it. And if that already changes the way you see her, wait until we get to the last topic in this video, because what she does while you are fully asleep might be the most powerful proof of love a cat can give.
Number 2. She can tell when you had a bad day. Ever notice that on your worst days, she seems to show up more? Like she just knows? That is because she does. Female cats are incredibly tuned in to the people they are bonded with. They pick up on subtle changes in your breathing, your body language, even the tension in your voice when you walk through the door. A 2020 study from the University of Oakland found that cats can distinguish between their owner's emotional expressions and adjust their behavior accordingly. And female cats in particular tend to respond more to emotional shifts than males do. So when you come home stressed, exhausted, or upset, and she quietly walks over and lays right next to you, that is not coincidence. She read the room before you even sat down. She is not asking for attention, she is giving you presence. And in the world of cats, that kind of closeness is not something they offer to just anyone. This is also why some owners say their female cat becomes almost clingy during hard seasons of life. She is not being dramatic, she is responding to you the only way she knows how, by staying close when she senses you need it most. And if this is making you see your girl in a whole new light, take a second to like this video and subscribe. It helps us reach more people who deserve to understand what their cat has been saying all along.
Number 3. Where she sleeps on you says everything. Does your female cat always pick the same spot when she sleeps on you? Maybe it's your chest, maybe it's your feet. Maybe she tucks herself right beside your head. Most people think it's just comfort, but every single position she chooses is actually telling you something about how safe she feels with you. When she sleeps on your chest, that's the highest level of trust a cat can show. She is putting herself directly over your heartbeat, syncing with the rhythm of your breathing. It's the closest thing to how kittens sleep on their mother. She's telling you that in this moment, you are her safest place in the world. If she curls up by your feet, she's still bonded with you, but she's also keeping herself in a position where she can react quickly. It means she trusts you, but she's also staying alert. Think of it as love with one eye open. Now, if she sleeps right beside your head or pressed against your neck, that's her blending her scent with yours. Cats have scent glands around their face and head, and when she puts herself that close to yours, she's essentially marking you as part of her identity. She's not just sleeping near you, she's fusing her world with yours. And if she ever rolls onto her back and falls asleep belly up next to you, stop everything. That's the most vulnerable position a cat can be in. She's telling you she has zero fear around you. None. That kind of trust from a female cat is not given easily. It's earned. Number 4. She guards you while you're asleep. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night and caught your cat just sitting there, completely still, staring at the door? Maybe her ears are twitching. Maybe her eyes are locked on something you can't even see. Most people find it a little creepy, but what she's actually doing might be the most selfless thing your cat has ever done for you. She is standing guard. Female cats in feral colonies take turns watching over the group while the others sleep. They rotate positions, stay alert to sounds and movement, and only rest once they know the group is safe. Your female cat is running that exact same program in your home. She's not staring at nothing. She's scanning for anything that feels off so you don't have to. What makes this even more powerful is where she positions herself. If she sleeps between you and the bedroom door, that's deliberate. She's placing herself as the first line of response. If she sits at the foot of the bed facing outward, she's covering the widest angle of the room. None of this is random. Every position is strategic. And here is the part most people never think about. She does this even though she knows she is smaller than almost every threat out there. She is not guarding you because she thinks she can win a fight. She's doing it because protecting you matters more to her than her own safety. Number 5. She's training you without you knowing. Have you ever noticed that your cat somehow always gets exactly what she wants? She meows at a certain time and you feed her. She lays on your lap and you cancel your plans to get up. She nudges your hand and you start petting her instantly. You probably think you're in charge, but the truth is, she has been conditioning you from the very first night she slept beside you. Every time she curls up next to you and you respond with warmth, whether that is a gentle pet, shifting your body to give her more room, or simply letting her stay, you are reinforcing her behavior. But what most people do not realize is that she is reinforcing yours too. She's learning exactly what works to keep you close, keep you still, and keep you giving her attention. And she's repeating it on purpose. This is not just a theory. Behavioral scientists have found that cats use a form of operant conditioning on their owners. They test small actions, observe your response, and adjust their strategy over time. Your female cat did not just stumble into this routine, she built it. Night after night, she studied what makes you react, and she perfected her approach. So when she jumps on the bed at the same time every night, presses into the same spot, and gives you that slow blink right before she settles in, understand something. That whole sequence was designed, and you trained each other to do it without either of you saying a word. Number 6. It's the closest she gets to saying, "I love you." Remember at the beginning of this video when I told you there was one thing she does while you sleep that proves just how deep this bond really goes? This is it. Cats do not say, "I love you," the way dogs do. They do not wag their tails, they do not run to the door and lose their minds when you come home. Cats are subtle, they are quiet. And female cats especially are known for being selective with who they give their affection to. So when a female cat chooses to sleep beside you, not just once, not just when it is cold, but consistently, night after night, that choice carries more weight than most people will ever understand. A 2019 study from Oregon State University found that cats form secure attachment bonds with their owners in a way that mirrors how infants bond with caregivers. And the key marker of that bond? Seeking closeness during rest. That is exactly what your female cat is doing every single night. She is not just sleeping, she is choosing vulnerability. She is choosing you. Think about what that means for an animal that is hardwired to be independent, an animal that in the wild would never close its eyes next to something it did not fully trust. Every night she curls up beside you, she is making a decision that goes against her most basic survival instincts, and she makes it again and again because to her, you are worth it. Why female cats are different? Understanding why female cats behave this way requires understanding their unique wiring. Female cats in the wild form matriarchal colonies. They share parenting duties, they protect each other, they create complex social networks based on cooperation and mutual care. This means female cats are naturally more relationship-oriented than males. They're built for connection, for caregiving, for forming lasting bonds. When your female cat extends that natural bonding behavior to you, she is treating you like family in the truest sense. Not as a human who feeds her, but as a member of her colony who deserves her protection, her warmth, and her trust. This is why female cats often form such deep attachments to one or two people in the household. They are selective, yes, but once you're in completely. What this means for your bond. When you understand what your female cat is really communicating by sleeping with you, everything shifts. You stop seeing it as a simple habit. You start seeing it as the profound declaration it truly is. Every night, your cat is mothering you, reading your emotions, choosing her position carefully, standing guard over you, training you to be her perfect companion, and expressing love in the only language she knows. This is not casual. This is not random. This is deep, intentional bonding from an animal who chooses her connections carefully. How to honor this bond? Now that you know what your female cat is saying, you can honor it properly. Here's how. First, protect her sleep too. Don't disturb her unnecessarily. When she settles in, let her rest. She has chosen to be vulnerable with you. Respect that. Second, pay attention to where she positions herself. Notice patterns. Notice changes. These are communications about how she feels. Third, respond to her emotional support. When she comes to you during hard times, acknowledge her. Pet her gently. Talk to her softly. Let her know her presence helps. Fourth, let her lead the bedtime routine. She has trained you for a reason. The routine makes her feel secure. Disrupting it creates stress. Fifth, never punish her for being close. If she is in your way or taking up too much space, gently redirect. Never push her away harshly. That breaks trust. What happens when you ignore this? On the other hand, what happens when you miss or ignore what your female cat is trying to communicate through sleep? The bond weakens. She stops seeking you out at night. She sleeps elsewhere. She becomes more distant. She loses confidence in the relationship. And the heartbreaking part is, she will not tell you why. She will just quietly pull back. And you will wonder what changed, never realizing you rejected the deepest form of connection she was offering. The signs of a deeply bonded female cat. If your female cat does these things, you have something special. You have earned the complete trust and affection of an animal who chooses carefully. She sleeps with you consistently. She responds to your emotions. She positions herself protectively. She has trained you to her routine. She shows you her belly. She purrs deeply. She slow blinks at you. She grooms you. She brings you things. She follows you room to room. These behaviors together create a picture of a cat who has fully bonded with you, who sees you as family, who trusts you completely. Why this matters more than you think? In a complicated world, your female cat offers you something rare, pure, uncomplicated affection, trust that is earned through consistency, loyalty that does not waver. She does not care about your flaws. She does not judge your mistakes. She does not expect perfection. She just shows up night after night and chooses to be with you. That is a gift, and recognizing it as such changes how you see her and how you value the relationship. The science behind female cat bonding. Researchers have found that female cats bond differently than males. They form what scientists call secure attachments, similar to the bonds between mothers and children. This means they actively seek closeness during times of rest. They monitor their bonded human's emotional state. They provide comfort during stress. They maintain proximity even when not actively interacting. All of these behaviors create a relationship that is deeper and more complex than many people give cats credit for. What your response means to her. Every time you let your female cat sleep with you, you are telling her something too. You are saying yes to the bond. You are accepting her care. You are acknowledging her as family. Your response matters. When you pet her gently as she settles in, when you adjust to make room for her, when you talk to her softly before sleep, you are reinforcing the connection she has worked so hard to build. And when you ignore her, push her away, or shut her out of the bedroom, you are rejecting that connection. You are telling her the bond she values means nothing to you. She notices. She always notices, and she adjusts accordingly. The long-term impact. Female cats who sleep with their bonded humans consistently show lower stress levels, better overall health, and longer lifespans. The bond itself is protective. It creates security. It reduces anxiety. It promotes well-being. For you, the impact is similar. Studies show that sleeping near a bonded pet lowers blood pressure, reduces stress hormones, and improves sleep quality. This is not just emotional. This is physiological. The bond benefits both of you in measurable, meaningful ways. Final thoughts. Your female cat sleeping next to you is not just a habit. It is not just about warmth. It is a daily declaration of trust, care, and love from an animal who does not give those things lightly. She is mothering you, reading you, guarding you, training you, and choosing you every single night. The question is, do you see it? Do you understand what she is trying to tell you? Do you honor the bond she has worked so hard to create? Because she notices, she always notices, and how you respond determines whether this bond deepens or slowly fades away. If you found this helpful, please share it with other cat owners who have female cats. Subscribe to our channel for more insights into what your cat is really trying to tell you, and leave a comment about where your female cat sleeps and what you now understand about what that means. Your female cat has chosen you as her family. Now you know what that truly means.